Hey everyone, my name is Daniil, and I like science fiction more than Andre DeGrasse really can't run in pizza commercials.
Nice. What's up, everyone? My name is Yero, and I like books more than Frodo likes his precious.
And welcome to our very first Pop Culture
Power Hour.
So what we're going to do for the next little bit is kind of give you recommendations of our favorite things in the pop culture sphere.
Yeah, and we know everybody's pretty busy, so we're going to keep it to an hour of stuff that everybody can digest.
So my first recommendation is for Kingsman: The Golden Circle. Now it's the comic book of the very same name, but it's actually called Kingsman: The Red Diamond. It's a sequel to the original Secret Service, but in the movie is Golden Circle, the comic is The Red Diamond. It's everything you love, but if you want to see it, read it before the movie, go for it. If you like the movie so much you want to do it after, read it after. It's going to be always there in comic book form.
Either way, do both. Nice. I want to recommend to you guys Peaky Blinders, which I got a shout out from you. And if you're into like that gangster, old school crime kind of scenario, definitely check it out. Based in the England in like the 20s. But disclaimer, they make cigarettes look really cool in that show, so you might get influenced. If not, just keep that in mind.
That's it. I like that a lot. If you're a big fan of film or just Toronto in general, the Toronto International Film Festival just wrapped up this last weekend, and they had a lot of cool stuff on their Instagram channel, which is tiff_net, and YouTube channel, which is also awesome. But they're kind of putting out a lot of cool stuff with interviews with celebrities, press conferences, and videos about the movies in general. But I think one of my favorite things is a clip from Idris Elba, who renames TIFF as Toronto is effing fantastic.
Hey, I like that.
Everyone's loving Toronto right now, which is great.
That's true. Next up is the show Billions that I want to recommend to you guys. And this was something I was talking to the CEO of the company I work for about. And it's really interesting. If you're into sales or entrepreneurship business, definitely check it out and get the supermarket approach on that. And if you just want to know what the hell goes on in the life of some of these people, definitely check it out too.
That's pretty cool. All right, next one's the World War II throwback. It's kind of telling people about inflatable tanks, and dummy tanks are actually used a lot in World War II. And so they don't have to use real tanks. They kind of put like fake cardboard cutouts and different like wood stuff that would kind of like looked a lot like real tanks, so that you would think there's a tank here when there's not really, which is really cool. A lot of like mind tricks happening in the war, which I think I didn't really know about, so it's good to learn different things about the world.
Wow, I did not know that.
Right? It's interesting.
Cool stuff. And next one for all you sports and keeping Toronto on the map and Canada on the map, CIBC's 21 Thunder. And that's a really interesting show. If you're into sports and that aspect of it, you'll get to see a little bit of what it takes to make it to the very top.
Right.
For all you soccer fans, it's not gonna have the best like gameplay because it's impossible to script. But and for everybody else, you get to see a little bit of what goes on in the background.
Right. And I've been watching it, and I don't get soccer at all, but like I enjoy the show a lot. So that's something about the people who are making it.
Yeah.
Alright, so my next recommendation is a Vox video about, if you know rap music at all, you know the recent Triplet flow. So Versace by Migos, it's kind of the one that started it, and everyone's been kind of going on the Triplet flow. Him, Khalid, just everyone's been going on that 3-part verse.
Yes, sir.
But there's actually a history to it with like 3 6 Mafia and old school rappers, and also they kind of break it down in this video by Vox on their channel about how that flow works, like what makes people like it so much, and how it kind of works within overall rap, other rap, how it compares, and how the beats kind of flow in a really interesting way that I think you'll really enjoy checking this video.
Ooh, it's like this history of trap.
Yeah.
Okay, definitely check that out. Like you were saying earlier, Idris Elba says Toronto is effing fantastic. And so I want to recommend to you guys an app that just got launched like last week by my buddy David Kim. It's called Socero, and basically uses AI to partner you up with events going on in your city based on your profile, your preferences. So, if you're into movies and films, it'll let you know what's happening in the city for you.
That's pretty cool. All right, my next one is about Insecure Season 2. Just wrapped up its second season. That's last weekend, but their cinematographer just released an interview with Mick on Twitter and Instagram about how she lights blackface and African Americans differently, because if you didn't know, cameras kind of are white balanced to kind of make sure that they kind of fit into the lighter face values a lot better. But she makes the whole show cast, which are predominantly African American, look really, really good. All the lights, all the colors, she makes it work, and she explains how she does it, which is really cool.
Nice, on fleek. Yeah. Sick. And next up, for all you foodies out there, I recommend going and checking out FBI Pizza on Lakeshore at Etobicoke side. And they have this cool deal on Tuesdays where it's free pizza with a pitcher. So if you like that real Neapolitan pizza, then you gotta go.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's what I want, the Neapolitan pizza.
And with the beer, you know, like, that's all you need.
Alright, so one of my last recommendations is for Thor Ragnarok, the awesome movie coming out this November. You know Thor's in it. There's going to be some Ragnarok, so end of the world stuff. You know Hulk's in it. You know Loki's in it. But if you haven't watched the trailers, you know Doctor Strange is in it, which I'm well down for, and giant wolves, giant fire demons. But something they just revealed recently is there's going to be a dragon in it. A giant fire dragon. And like, this movie is just so many things that I do not understand. I love everything about it, and I can't wait to be sitting there in November just like, ugh. I can't wait for it. But there's going to be a dragon that looks just like this, and I can't wait to see it in theaters.
Whoa, giant dragon.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, my last thing for you guys is to check out this Tesla Model 3 review. And even if you're not into cars, this is for like anybody who's into tech or any form of futuristic world, better worldview. And check out this video. It's going to show you how Tesla is taking the industry just by storm. And we used to say the future is near, but it's here.
It's 2017, guys. Everyone knows it's 2017 is the future. Alright, so that's it for today. Here, where can they find you online?
Yes, sir. So you can always find me on Snapchat chillin'. You can find me using Earson Baba, and I'll put that right there. And I'm making a comeback on the other social medias, Instagram. So you can find me on that at Yero Gasama.
Okay, that's pretty cool. And you can find me at Sunil Mystery on Twitter and at Mystery Sunil on Instagram. And I want to say thank you everyone for watching our very first episode. Make sure you guys stay tuned for more awesome stuff from me and Yero.
Yeah.
Remember to like. I like that video. You want to comment what you enjoyed, or if you watched some of this stuff or read some of these things, like let us know what you thought. And obviously subscribe so you can make sure you stay tuned for all of our more Power Hour awesomeness.
Yeah,
that's it, Yero?
That's it. Power Hour out.